everyone. My name is Debra Josephs, and I'm the Executive Director of the Anita Kaufmann Foundation. And today we are celebrating our annual Purple Day Every Day event, which honors the strength of the epilepsy community and raises awareness of the condition. Every year on March 26, people in countries around the world are invited to wear purple and host events in support of epilepsy awareness. The day was created by Cassidy Megan in 2008 to help educate other patients on her condition, and since then continues to be celebrated around the world with events in more than 85 countries. Here today, I have with me Kristy, Executive Director of Eisai's U.S. Epilepsy Commercial Team, who will discuss ways in which the company is supporting this year's event. This week marks the beginning of AKF's annual Purple Day event. Can you tell us why this day is so important to Eisai and what Eisai is doing to support education and advocacy for those living with epilepsy?
Yes, Debbie, I would love to. According to the CDC, in 2015, about 3.4 million Americans were living with epilepsy. Although that's about 3 million adults and 470,000 children, we still see a lot of confusion and stigma surrounding the condition. While we aim to raise awareness on the importance of epilepsy care year-round, Purple Day, which is annually recognized on March 26th, is dedicated to increasing awareness about epilepsy worldwide. At Eisai, we understand that there are different social, physical, environmental, and economic factors that can contribute to how patients manage their epilepsy. It is important for those living with epilepsy to have supportive caregivers, family, and friends who can empower them to have honest conversations on how they're navigating their epilepsy. We also know that every diagnosis is different, and finding the best treatment option may heavily depend on a person's age, lifestyle, and background. We strive to share resources with anyone impacted by epilepsy so they can learn ways to manage their condition and live a happy, healthy life, and we're happy to be able to share this mission through your efforts with Purple Day.
What makes you the most excited about this year's Purple Day Every Day Around the World Education Week, and what makes this year different?
Well, I'm excited to build on our 5-year collaboration with the Anita Kaufmann Foundation for Purple Day Every Day. After working together for almost a decade, every year continues to be so impactful, and this one will be no different. This year's theme of Purple Day Around the World Education Week is so relevant as many kids and teachers are still experiencing both in-person classes and virtual learning due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. This year's event allows us to recognize the current state of the world and the challenges it brings to people living with epilepsy while continuing to bring more epilepsy education sessions to patients and caregivers than ever before. One upside to the virtual world we're living in is that it can help promote more education and accessibility. So we're happy to expand our community to people across the U.S. through this year's theme.
Eisai has been a sponsor for AKF's event for the past few years. Why have you continued to sponsor this event in particular?
Well, here at Eisai, we think it's important to support events that bring awareness and encourage education around epilepsy. Over the past few years, we've partnered with AKF on several of its programs, including the Kindness Box initiative. We've also hosted educational videos to further help educate the community and created the website advancingepilepsycare.com, a website with tools and resources for those living with epilepsy. Partnering with AKF provides an opportunity to share this much needed information with patients and caregivers. Most recently, we supported the Kindness Box initiative for Epilepsy Awareness Month, which allows us to inform epilepsy caregivers and patients about the importance of maintaining seizure freedom, creating management plans, and discussing how to support a loved one with the condition. We sent care packages to a handful of medical centers and hospitals, and hearing stories of how these gifts were able to brighten a patient's day and make their epilepsy journey a bit less daunting is the reason why we continue supporting AKF every year.
the current climate of the world, we are hosting this year's event virtually. Can you see any benefit to hosting the event virtually when it comes to reaching the epilepsy community?
Hosting the event virtually provides an opportunity to reach more people within the epilepsy community. Virtual events are also beneficial to building a more connected community and a stronger voice. As we know, not all patients and caregivers can attend live events. Virtual events allow us to provide resources that address unique needs of all individuals within the epilepsy community.
When it comes to a patient's epilepsy journey, we at AKF emphasize the importance of achieving seizure freedom. What can you share about the importance of seizure freedom, and what should our viewers who may be having a difficult epilepsy journey know?
Achieving seizure freedom can help those living with or managing their epilepsy. For instance, it could represent the ability to drive a car. Finding the right medication, making lifestyle accommodations, and working closely with a community of caregivers is also a key component in improving medication adherence. These treatment tools may also help reduce breakthrough seizures, which is an epileptic seizure that occurs after a sustained period of freedom from seizures, despite the use of anti-epileptic drugs. For those struggling in their journey, it's important to have open dialogue with your healthcare provider to help identify management options. It's also important to remember that you are not alone in your epilepsy journey. Family, friends, and healthcare providers are all here to help and can be key in supporting someone as they work towards seizure freedom.
Following up on the previous question, do you think seizure freedom is a realistic goal? And how can we work towards that goal?
I definitely believe that seizure freedom is a realistic goal, but it requires that we acknowledge that the patient must be an active participant in their epilepsy journey. It requires patients to have honest and upfront dialogue with their doctors about their desire to get on the right treatment. As caregivers, physicians, providers, and educators, it's important for us to empower patients to learn more about the different treatment options that are available, as well as the benefits and risks of each of them. For many children living with epilepsy, finding an effective treatment or medication as recommended by their healthcare provider can help them become closer to achieving the goal of seizure freedom.
How can family members and friends become supportive caregivers for someone with epilepsy?
Epilepsy is a complex condition, and every journey is different, but each and every caregiver can be a key part of supporting someone's journey with epilepsy. From empowering patients to have honest conversations with healthcare providers, to helping them identify management options, there are many ways to help limit the risk of a breakthrough seizure. There are also great tools for caregivers, like advancingepilepsycare.com, which is a website dedicated to supporting both patients and caregivers. The site houses patient testimonials and a resource library for further epilepsy education.
Here at AKF, we know that during a patient's journey, from diagnosis to treatment, it's important for them to advocate for themselves. How can a patient advocate for themselves on their path to seizure freedom?
It's very important for patients to play an active role in their journey. Through education and communication, patients can learn from the right questions to ask their doctors to ensure they are receiving the best treatment possible. Also, communicating with physicians can help the doctors to understand their patients' personal needs as they consider a new medication so that they can work with them on a treatment plan. It's imperative that patients understand how their lifestyle may impact their treatment plan. What might seem like a minor update, such as a new weekly activity, a change in diet, or a new commute, all this information can be incredibly important for the doctor to have when making treatment decisions and considering dosing schedules.
To close, Kristy, what are you most excited for with this year's event?
This year, I'm so happy to continue sharing the importance of education and communication for epilepsy patients, caregivers, and loved ones. That is why we are the global sponsors of Purple Day Every Day and work tirelessly year after year to bring the epilepsy community current information on important epilepsy topics by leading experts. Debbie, what are you most excited for?
I'm excited to show the world the strength of our epilepsy community and help fight the stigma of the condition. Kristy, as always, it is a pleasure to collaborate with you and Eisai for another wonderful event. Thanks for all you do to support the epilepsy community, and we wish you a wonderful Purple Day.
Thanks, Debbie.